Would you like to have $40 million in GTA 5? Well, click the link in the description below for the chance to win. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sam, or Chaotic, and welcome back to another GTA 5 video here on my channel. Now, as I'm making this video, there are less than 24 hours to go until the After Hours Nightclub update releases in GTA Online. Over the past few days though, loads and loads of you guys have been asking a bunch of questions, many of which are kind of general FAQs, so what I thought I would do is answer all those questions in this video, but I've also got some new information to share with you guys as well, some stuff you need to know and may not be aware about regarding this update. So let's go ahead then and jump straight into things to the first question, which loads of people have been asking over the past few days, that being, when is this update releasing? Now of course, it will be releasing tomorrow on Tuesday, July 24th, but the exact release time will be the same time as always. There has only ever been one update which is released outside of the usual time, that being the original Heist update back in 2015, which released a few hours early, but all the other updates we've ever received in GTA Online have released at around 10 AM here in the UK, give or take a few minutes either way, which is 5 AM Eastern Time and 2 AM Pacific Time. Of course, if you live outside those time zones and you're not really too sure what time that is for you, just go ahead and Google the difference. Now, as for the next question, I've probably been asked this one the most: how much money will I need for the updates? Or how much money do I need for this or for that? A few days ago, I made a video discussing this. We don't have an exact price list. Rockstar haven't revealed any prices just yet. But in that video a few days ago, I gave my estimations on what all the content in the update will cost. Of course, go ahead and watch that video if you haven't done so already. Of course, I based my estimations upon the prices of vehicles and content from the past updates we've received in GTA 5. But the typical amount of money you'd need to buy everything from an update on day one is usually around $20 to $25 million. That may sound like a lot of money, yes it is, but that is the average cost of all the content that Rockstar releases on day one of an update. That won't be the overall cost, because Rockstar will of course hold some content back and release it through the drip feeding over the next few weeks and months, but most major updates Rockstar have released in the last year or two have cost upwards of $50, $60, even $70 million if you want to buy all the content in that update. The Smuggler's Run update, I believe, was the most expensive update Rockstar have ever released, with all the content, if you were to buy it, costing upwards of $75 million total. But as for all the day one content which will be available tomorrow when the update drops, it will probably cost somewhere around $20 to $25 million, including the cars, the cost of buying a nightclub, upgrading all that, all the new clothing items, masks, and so on. Something else which loads of you guys have been asking: how much will a nightclub cost? Now, taking a look at all the businesses we currently have in game, typically most business properties cost between $1.5 and $4 million. I'm assuming a nightclub will be somewhere between there as well, but of course there'll be the cost of upgrading and customizing them on top. Another question as well, which has been frequently asked: how many vehicles will be releasing in this update? Well, so far Rockstar have only shown off around 6 or 7 new vehicles in the update trailer. There will of course be a lot more than this, probably upwards of around 30 or so, like we saw in the Doomsday Heist update and the Smuggler's Run update, but most of these will not be available or released on day one, but instead held back and released over the next few weeks and months during the drip feeding process. So available tomorrow on day one, there'll probably only be around 7 or 8 new vehicles. Now, from tomorrow when the update releases, there'll be a new special event week and a new list of guest list rewards. These include a cash gift of $350,000, the Mansionette Los Santos T, a 40% discount off the Maibatsu Mule Custom and the MTL Pounder Custom. There'll also be a 40% discount on armor upgrades for the Mule and the Pounder Custom, an exclusive for Queen and Country livery for the Swinger, an exclusive pink and green camo, and a Sestanta Nova multicolor livery for the Speedo Custom, which I believe was the armored and tracked van that we saw towards the end of the trailer, the Mule Custom, and the Pounder Custom as well. So those then are the guest list rewards, which will be available tomorrow then when you log in on day one. But do bear in mind, these will only be available to players who are on the guest list, so players who logged into GTA 5 between June 25th and July 2nd. Now, something else I want to to bring to your attention and remind you guys of. A few months back when Rockstar dropped the Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer, they announced this on the newswire, which many of you guys have probably forgotten. And if you're looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2 after this past week's trailer and previews, and have yet to unearth the double action revolver in GTA Online, make sure to check your inbox on your in-game iFruit for the first clue to unlocking this antique in both GTA Online and Red Dead Redemption 2. And look for another lost relic from the frontier to be unearthed in Los Santos later this year. So Rockstar in this post a few months back were of course referring to another treasure hunt releasing in GTA Online at some point this year, and with this update most likely being the last update to be releasing in the game before the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 in October, it's highly likely this treasure hunt will be released with this update. It's worth noting though, the last one, which was included in the Doomsday Heist update, was not released or made available to do on day one, but wasn't released until later in the week, either on the Thursday or Friday. So although this Red Dead Redemption 2 treasure hunt may not be released tomorrow, it will be coming very soon at some point, either later this week or at some point over the next few weeks as we near the actual release of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now there's one final thing I want to share with you guys in this video, this being a leak that was made by TezFunds2 several months back in fact. He brought this back up in a forum post yesterday on the GTA forums. Not sure if you remember, I talked about a vehicle which will allow you to change the position of the crew emblem or increase/decrease the size of it. Now seeing as we have more info of the update, what if it's the blimp? The vehicle he found that had this ability was not listed in the game files. I believe it was just a very general listing, so basically this could be applied to any vehicle, but what if Rockstar have done this specifically for the blimp? There was a blimp featured in the trailer, it had Tony's Funhouse logo on the side, and we're assuming that in this update we will have the option of buying our very own and placing our Nightclub logos on there. And who knows, maybe we'll have the option to fully customize it so we can change the colors, we can place our crew emblems on them, we can change the position of it, increase and decrease the size of it, and so on. But I guess on that one we'll have to wait and see. But with that being said guys, that's pretty much it then for this video. Hopefully I've answered all your questions, but if not, of course you can ask me right now by leaving a comment on this video. If you guys could also drop a like on the video too, it helps me out a lot and it's greatly appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when the update releases.